Hi there, everyone. So I'm just making some minor adjustments here. I'm in a park here in East Bakersfield, and the bugs are alive, so I might be doing a little dance from getting the flies to leave me alone, and whatever else that bug was. That was just on me. So yeah, it's hot today in Bakersfield, and so I wanted to get somewhere where I could be in the shade. And I had come to this park before, and I was on the other side of the park. It's this park off University between Panorama and Auburn. And I don't know what it's called. It might just be called the East Bakersfield Park. I don't know. I didn't happen to catch the sign as I was coming in. But I was here one time and there was no sound, and I realized on the one part of the park I was at, it was 4G, and then when I came over to this side of the park, it was the LTE, which is like the newer, more up-to-date cellular service. And so that's why I thought I had the bars on the other side. I wasn't paying attention to that it was only 4G bars, and so even though I only have 2 bars over here, it's working. So anyways, that's really not terribly important to the show or what we're doing here, but a little tidbit for those that have been watching the show for a long time and remember me when I was here before. Also, the other part about this park is that it's right here by a dog park over here on the east side of town, and I brought my dogs here a couple of times, but my dogs aren't the great, or my dog Watson isn't the greatest with other dogs, and so it's not really the greatest place for him. We like to go on the hills where he can be off leash and not have to encounter other dogs unless they're other dogs that he already knows. Anyhow, so Monica, good morning. Thank you for tuning in and joining the show. I'm super excited to be here. This week has been a little bit of a whirlwind for me because I just feel like every day has lots of activity. There's lots to be present to. And thank you, Monica, saying it's called University Park. Ta-da! I'm at University Park. Thank you. I appreciate that. That will help me when I do the write-up for the show later. I appreciate that very much. Okay, so we're at University Park. And so I wanted to come today because today is kind of an in-between day for me, where I have some tasks to get completed for what's to come this weekend, but I'm mostly ready for everything. So I have an event tomorrow at Powwow. They're having a customer appreciation day, and it's also celebrating Cinco de Mayo. And so that is from noon to 5 p.m. So I'll be hanging out. I'll have my table and set up over there at the Powwow Collective in downtown Bakersfield, right off 24th and L. And then from 5 to 8 or 5 to 9, however long it goes, I will be over at beautiful Sequence, celebrating First Friday with everybody. The Current Arts Council puts on an art walk the first Friday of every month, and so it's a really fun time. There's tons of tables and creators that come with their wares, and it's also great because all the stores are open, so it's great to get an idea of all of the great new stores that are downtown that weren't even there a year ago, that are there now, and just to really appreciate and continue to uplift the downtown area. It's a great space and place for us to have business as well as fun, restaurants, places to go in the evening. So I think it's awesome that there are activities centered around downtown, as well as centered around the whole idea of revitalizing downtown. So yay, there's lots of great things going on here in Bakersfield, and I'm very happy to be a part of both of them tomorrow. It's just going to be wild because it's going to be one right after the other. So another reason why I wanted to come here to a park to escape the heat, to be in the shade while I could still be outside, and then also to really use this as an opportunity to recharge. And so I say all that because I just want to put that out there for all of you. If you have a really busy schedule, if you have a lot going on, and you don't happen to take 5 minutes out of your time here or there, or 10 minutes out of your time here or there to go to the park, or to even go out front to your own front lawn whether it's your house or maybe an apartment complex that has a lawn, that you can go take your flip-flops off or take your shoes and socks off and put your feet on the grass, make sure there's no stickers, but that you can put your feet on the grass and really tune into the earth energies, or go hug a tree or touch a tree, or both. Do both at the same time. All those things are very healing, and they don't take long, and they can have a tremendous effect on our energy field, especially when we do them on a very regular basis, often. And again, it doesn't need to be like, oh, I need to go be at the park for an hour. So because I don't have an hour, how am I going to get to the park? I remember when I was working at Warner Brothers, there was one of my favorite parks just down the street, Johnny Carson Park, and it overlooked the LA River Wash thing, and then it also overlooked Forest Lawn, which is a beautiful cemetery, but they have a beautiful grounds, and it's on a hill. But it's on the hill between Hollywood and Burbank. And so during lunch, if I didn't walk over to the lot, oftentimes, whether it was me and my sister or just me alone, we would go to that park. We'd go grab food somewhere and then head to the park, sit on the grass, eat our food. We probably were on the lawn maybe 30 minutes of our lunch, or maybe sometimes even 20 minutes, but that was very healing for both of us and allowed us to continue working a good amount of time before it was time for us to change things. So again, I just want to throw all that out there. Please take it for what you will. Those that are watching live, Monica, as well as all those that are tuned in the archives. And those archives are on Facebook, YouTube, and a website called VidMe, which is a newer YouTube-like site. Only I'd say it's more aligned to the millennials generation, and it's also hasn't been totally bogged down with content yet. So if you're just getting started like me, it's a great place to do that, to get your message out there, to get your videos out there, whatever they happen to be, however you want to creatively express them. And if you're looking for ideas and inspiration, VidMe is another great spot. People are doing all kinds of fun stuff there, and for me, I use it as an archive so far, but who knows as we move into the future what else might be able to be created. Okay, so yay, let's get to the card reading of the day. All right. Card of the day, let's see. Tuning into the energies of the day. Highest and best good for the collective. All right. Resolution. This is resolution. Interesting. Interesting card for the collective. Resolution. Let me tune in here for a minute. Woo! Interesting. Resolution with the collective. That's It's taking me just a minute here because I'm having to get my own mind out of the way, like thinking like, how on God's green earth are we going to have any kind of resolution today with all the madness going on? And so I'm having to get my own ego out of the way here, so I can really get to the real message. Woo! This is an interesting one today. Okay, so I'm gonna do something totally different. Never done it this way before. So we pulled the card. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it in my pocket right here. And then we're gonna do the 11-11 meditation. I feel like there's something to us tuning in, going into the meditation together, and then I will do the card reading of the day. There's something to, ow! And I trust the sticker I just stepped in. is telling me that I'm, yes, let's do it that way, even though that was not so pleasant. Okay, so resolution, we're going to get to the actual reading after we do the meditation. Thank you for going with me on this little journey that we're doing a little bit different today. So, we're here at the park, and it doesn't matter where you are. We're going to go ahead and close our eyes and take a deep breath together. Another one. All right. I would like you now to begin to grow roots from the base of your spine and the bottoms of your feet down into the center of Mother Earth. This is grounding your energy into the Earth's energy consciously. Also allowing you to consciously connect with the Earth. She is alive, she's awake, she's aware, and she loves to connect with us in this way. This is also a great time and opportunity to express your love and gratitude for being here on this planet, this wondrous, life-giving planet, where we are able to have a unbelievable amount of experiences. Yes. Waiting for a response back here just a moment. Yes. And now I would like you to become aware of your personal sun, a mini personal sun that is blazing in your heart space. And I would like you to imagine that personal sun to begin to grow bigger and bigger and bigger, knowing that this personal sun is powered by the infinite source creator energies that are coming from the inside out, and knowing that these energies are coming from an unlimited source of energy. So just knowing that we can open ourselves up in this way, and we are not depleting ourselves. In fact, we are energizing ourselves in this process. And we're energizing ourselves with these universal forces of love. These source creator energies from the inside out, allowing them to radiate out into the world. So this is a space and place to become aware of and to be in when you really want to feel into your energies, align to your God forces, quote unquote. And I would like you to take this personal sun out to 44 feet today. We're taking in, it's 44 feet all around us. We're in the center. Again, it is being animated from the center of our heart space out, from the infinite source of energy that is pouring out from the inside of us out. And this also animates your personality, your gifts and abilities. This is what is creating your own personal reality that you're living out, your life. Without light, it wouldn't be happening. So all is light, whether we happen to realize that or not. All right, for today's adventure, we're going to lift off in our personal sun, and we're going to leave all limiting laws of nature, such as gravity and time and space and speed. We're letting that all go, and we're taking off in our gold and silver ball of light. We're heading to Sedona today, to Cathedral Rock. And we get there faster than a flash. And again, if you have never been to Cathedral Rock, have never seen Cathedral Rock, but happen to be familiar with the Sedona reddish color stone, and it's been the iron is oxidizing, causing that redness in the stone. It's very rich in hematite. So if you can just imagine yourself at an imaginary formation within you, if you don't know what Cathedral Rock looks like, just imagine yourself going to a rock formation that is located in the Sedona area. And that will tune you into that energy, the Sedona energy. It is a high energy place on the planet, one of many. And we're going there to really charge up our batteries, really tune in here, energize our entire field, so we can really see what this resolution's all about for ourselves. Really tuning into the card of the day, resolution. It's like really that resolution comes from within, so what wants to be resolved within us that also might be playing out in the collective. But more importantly, what's being resolved within. All right, so we are in Sedona. We're in the Sedona energies. And I would like you to put your hands out and touch the rock formation, the cathedral rock formation, whether it is the real version that you are imagining or the imaginary version that you are imagining. It doesn't matter. I'd like you to reach out and touch the stone, the rock. Truly taking your connection to the earth to a whole other level. Allowing even more of the dots to be connected and beginning to make a nice, glorious, bigger picture for yourself. And in the bigger picture being created and revealed to you comes many, many resolutions. And oftentimes those resolutions are not what we expect, but they are resolutions nonetheless. So I ask us now to see with new eyes, hear with new ears, be available and present for a fresh and new perspective right here and now, for the resolutions, the ahas, the bigger picture awarenesses and understandings that want to wash over us now. And like I feel wind here moving, I would just like you to just imagine this energy flowing as if it's a light wind that is just allowing this energy to pour down all around you, within you, pouring out these resolutions, these ahas, these understandings. And they're going to be unique and different for each one of us. All right, right now just be in this energy, allowing yourself to be recharged, to be revitalized, taking your earth connection to another level. This is also a time for you to release any of the layers of the onion, any layers of the baggage that you no longer want to carry around with you. And literally just let it go, drop it off here, give it to the earth. She'll take care of business. Let any remaining fear, stress, worry, allow that just to go down your roots. The earth will take care of that too. You are always moving from your good to your greater good, and you're always moving from your glory to your greater glory, and you are worthy, deserving, totally lovable, and you matter. And this is an opportunity, if any part of you does not agree with that, you can let that part go now. You can release the box, you can release the limitations, you can release the way you used to see it to allow in a new way to see it. And now I would like you to imagine a waterfall beginning to pour down out off a cliff, off the cliff of where you are touching the rock. And that waterfall is beginning to pour down upon you, getting you completely wet. Just allowing this waterfall energy to rain down upon us. To just allow this energy to continue to move through us. Just clearing out our energy field while we're also being recharged at the same time. Also tuning in all of our emotional centers, our nerve endings, allowing all to be cleansed and cleared and washed off and reset. Setting the stage for these new aha moments, these new perspectives, these new understandings, being able to see with new eyes, hear with new ears, and be able to feel with a completely new, fresh perspective in this now moment, with what we know now. Wonderful. I would like you to thank yourself, give yourself a big giant hug. Thank your Light Align team. Thank Mother Earth, Father Sky, the cosmos, the sun. Give yourself a big, huge pat on the back. Great job, everybody. And now I'd like you to lift off in your goal, your personal sun. Lift off in your personal sun, heading back to wherever you are physically located. And you get back quicker than a flash. And I would like you to begin to wiggle your fingers and toes and to become aware of your physical body and opening your eyes whenever you are ready. Woo! Well, that was a fun one. I'm excited to do that one again, actually. But that felt really good. Again, oftentimes it's about creating these different energetic spaces, as well as getting ourselves tuned to these different energetic spaces that are available within us, and being creative in the way we use our imagination to tune in. But it really does, how do I want to say that? It really allows us to have a different sense of empowerment within our life and a different sense of engagement with this life and this reality. So back to the card, resolution. I see resolution in the sense of what came through in the meditation, that these are personal resolutions that are coming through right now, that are popping up in our lives, and it's taking our own new fresh perspectives, our new understandings and ideas, and our new ideas of what it means to be brave and courageous within our own life, to see these opportunities as they are flowing to us, and to say yes to them, to choose them, and then to see where those opportunities lead, and then to see what other opportunities come in, and then to see where those lead us, and to constantly being in this flow, allowing ourselves to be moved about, allowing our energy to do the work in the sense of what resonates with us, and who resonates with us, who comes our way, who we feel led to, allowing all that to be more of a flowing movement, understanding that it is a universal dance, and that when we really just allow ourselves to settle into that movement, we can have so much fun with it. We can really find it so much more enjoyable, especially when we stop trying to control it and when we stop trying to stop changing it. Change is good. I know for a while in my life, I filed change under horrible. I hated change. I was like, no! And the fact of the matter is, in order for us to bring in these new ideas, new awarenesses, new realities, new experiences, guess what has to happen? change, ding, ding, ding. Without change, how can it come? And so the other part I see is like we're flying through space. We're never in the same space twice. And so change is literally a part of how the universe functions. Like the universe is always changing. So change is where it's at. And change is part of allowing these resolutions to wash over us. Because it's really more than anything else, changing our ideas about life, changing our ideas about our own life, what we're here to do, what we want to do, how we want it to go, how we want to see it. All these different things are very flexible and fluid. And as we get curious, tune in, and begin to engage ourselves, that's when the resolutions can begin to wash over us, the bigger understandings. And I see, as far as the collective, the more those of us continue to choose resolution over more confusion and chaos, the more we'll see that to continue to radiate out and become a collective reality. But right now I see this more as different ones of us having these personal resolutions, less about the collective. But who knows? Let's see what happens this weekend. Let's see what, every day there's something new coming out in the news, some new piece of information being trickled out, drip, drip, drip out. And so who knows what might come out this weekend as well. That might be part of this. So that does it for the card reading of the day. I want to thank everybody for joining me out here at the park. I had a fantastic experience out here, and it has really done me a lot of good to be out here today and to recharge. When I got up this morning, I definitely felt the fast-paced week was catching up with me a little bit, and I had to do my process to get excited about the day, get excited about what's going on, and be able to use that energy to begin to propel me out of bed. So again, it's using our tips and tricks, our tools, for good, and to help us along the way, especially if we might be feeling a little bit extra tired or just feeling a little bit extra spacey. So Monica says, thank you, Jay. Big hugs. Love you. You're welcome. And thank you for tuning in and joining the show with me this morning. I really appreciate it. And big hugs to you as well. Lots of love. Mwah. Sending you lots of love and light. And I want to give everyone, surrounding everyone, with a big, huge, giant hug of love. We're going to be signing out for today. We'll be back tomorrow for the show at 11. And then just as a reminder, I'll be at Powwow from 12 to 5. And then a beautiful sequence from 5 till 8 or 9. So I look forward to maybe seeing you tomorrow. All right, bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. I'll do a little spin of the park. You guys can see. Bye.